chase the moonlight. I work hard every day for a working man's pay, but I'm letting loose tonight. I think I'm gonna rise up, riding high, ain't nothing gonna hold me back. Now I'm on the move, got nothing to lose, like a freight train off the tracks. Come on up the mountain, set yourself free. Come on up the mountain, boy, listen to me. Come on up the mountain, set yourself free. Come on up the mountain, boy, listen to me.
Good morning and welcome to day 3. We are about an hour before sunrise. We're getting things ready. We're gonna hike down this canyon over here to the left of us. Whoa, we're losing lights. And try to get set up on a ridge where we saw those bucks go last night, and hopefully they come back out to where they were. But if not, there's a lot of tracks over there, a lot of deer, so we're gonna make a play. We're gonna start hiking in the dark, get about halfway up the other hillside, and see if we can spot some big bucks. Double down. Jim and I are going over. Chalice is videoing, so it's gonna be a good day. We're about halfway up this other hillside. It's just shooting light right now. And we looked back behind us and there was 4 guys dropping in behind us. So hopefully they don't come over here, but then there's another point over here. We're hoping they don't go over in that point and try to shoot all the way across. But the joys of public land. So hopefully they'll see us and just stop, but not a great chance that'll happen. But we're gonna pop over here and we'll be in that basin where we saw those bucks last night. So we'll see. We got set up on the point where we wanted to be, and we found that bigger 3-point. But something scared them off the backside. They were sitting on top and something scared them down below us. So we're gonna move over here to this next ridge and see what we can find. So, this morning has been very productive. The 2 bucks we saw last night, they didn't come back over in the trees. We found another good 3-point. He might have been the one from last night. And then I think we've seen 12 bucks so far this morning, way across over here. We just watched a guy miss a little buck at like 50 yards maybe. Maybe 50 yards. And we're just glassing. We're hoping this patch that we were watching yesterday, we're hoping there'll be some deer go back in there. But a lot of deer around, but we haven't seen really one great buck. It's been mediocre, 2 mediocre bucks, and all the rest have been little 3s, little 4s. So, but at least we're seeing deer. Keeps us a little more entertained. So we'll just keep at it, and hopefully next time you see us, we'll be aiming at a deer, big deer, big deer, big deer. So here we are. I look over, world-class spotter. Boom, 4-point. Ross has been sitting here saying, I just want to find a good 4-point. What do I see? A good 4-point. Do you remember that deer that we were seeing in Montana? And you're like, just a little bigger. Yeah, just a little bigger. Yeah, the same thing's happening here. This one isn't quite big enough. But by the time he walks over here and gets to within about 300 yards, I will bet $1 that he is big enough. I hope he goes the other way. I think he's going the other way.
No, he's charging us.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Here he comes.
Dude. No, he's not. I run away. Run away. I don't. The crappy thing is, I've been telling these guys, if a decent 3 or 4 comes over and we can get really good footage, I told them I would shoot it. So I'm hoping this buck doesn't give us really good footage. because I won't be a liar and I will shoot it. I'm on camera saying I will shoot it if we can get really good footage and he's in a good spot. Okay?
No. Luckily, he's headed right to it.
Son of a... Run away, little 4-point. So lucky for me and for the little 4-point, he never came out for a shot. But we're set up where we think that bigger 3-point that we saw is going to come back over into these trees as our hope. So we got set up, and now it's just a waiting game and hoping that he comes this way. If he doesn't come this way, then we're out of luck. If he comes this way, we'll be good. So hopefully where we were at this morning over at the top, we were glassing lots of country, but there really wasn't any immediate place. So we decided to drop over here where if something came in to where we could see it, we could shoot it. So we're just waiting. We are shedding layers to hike back up to the truck. We've been sitting down here waiting for that bigger 3-point to hopefully come back over to us. Just saw him. He's bedded down farther away on the private. So we decided now's the time that we need to go move so we can at least have an evening hunt trying to spot some new animals. So we're getting packed up and we're gonna down in some private land. There's a lot of deer down there, but now we are way up here, last of these cuts down in this lower country, and just trying to pick up a buck that maybe we can make a play on tomorrow or something big. So hopefully we've got about an hour on light left, and hopefully we'll be able to pick something out. If not, we'll be checking out more country in the morning. What's happening, boys?
It's another lovely Colorado morning. Finally found the elusive 3-point from yesterday that we camped on. He's back. So now it's up to Ross to go shoot him.
He knows what's up.
It's cold this morning, and it is Saturday. We're back up to where, like Jim said, we camped out on that 3-point across the straw over here, and he's actually on public right now. We might watch him for a little bit, make sure he stays deep on the public. But a lot of people up here this morning, but we got the glass. We're gonna find some bucks. We're gonna find Jim a 201-inch buck. He's already shot a 161, a 181. Now he's going for 201. So I think we can get it done. But we have today and probably half a day tomorrow to get it done. So we've got some work to do. So we're gonna keep finding some more deer and see what this 3-point does. We were talking yesterday how crazy it is that last year we looked at like hundreds of these bucks, and this year we're like hunting these bucks. So difference the weather makes, but we'll keep at it and hope we'll find a buck here in a little bit. Brandon and Dave are over this big ridge over here, and then Landon went back up where he's been hunting the last couple mornings. So hopefully we'll be getting a call that they got a buck down too. Little update, that's not the 3-point over there. It's a smaller 4x3. And Jim's got something really exciting to tell you guys about. He's super pumped.
News alert. World-class spotter. Found 2 moose. They're big. Never seen a bull moose before. Probably the coolest thing I've seen today.
We are headed on for greener pasture. We saw a few small bucks, 1 4x3, 2 moose, 2 elk, few hunters, not many, a couple hundred. And we're gonna try to find some new area, look at new country, new ground, and hopefully bigger bucks. So we're at a loss, so we got today and tomorrow, and we're just trying to find where the bigger bucks are at. Chalice and I are heading down into that draw we came across yesterday. The plan was we were going to get on the northern unit of the private, hit this ridge behind us, and work our way down and across and just cover the whole thing, but we've got a guy over here. We saw a guy on the other side, so we actually spotted a little 3-point, 2-point, we're not exactly sure, from the top. Crossed over here. So we're actually going to get on this little point right here and just get set up there to spend the evening there, because at least that way we'd be within range of the hillside across from us in case something gets pushed around, because in the meantime we were looking at that buck, another little 2 or 3 point came down, someone pushed it, so we're just gonna get set up in case people push things around, and we'll be ready. So it's nice, it's like 50 degrees, which is great for not freezing to death, but terrible for hunting rutting mule deer. But we're gonna get set up. We are just getting ready to hike back up to the top of the canyon. We found that little buck over here, and he's still out there right now, but none of his big brothers or uncles or dads or granddads decided to show up. So a few does up here. The one guy that was over here, he ended up blowing all the deer out of that draw over there. We saw them flying out. So we're gonna head back up. Tomorrow is our last day, so this is our last evening in here, and just wishing that buck over here was a little bigger. But fun evening. It's the temperatures, like I said before, it's warm, but we have a half day tomorrow, and then we're heading home. So we're all excited to head home too, to see the families, but it's been fun so far. So it's not over yet, we still got a half a day, so big things are going to happen tomorrow. 5 bucks are hitting the ground. Take that to the bank. It won't cash, but you can take it. Welcome back to Switchback Outdoors. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in to the Icon Tour of the Seasons. As you can tell, Colorado was a couple slow days down there. We were seeing quite a few deer and a lot of smaller bucks, lots of does, but we just didn't see anything quality that we wanted to put our tag on at that time. But we had a lot of fun, and so I decided to lump these 2 days together. So this is actually going to be the second to last video for the Icon Tour of the Seasons. Next Wednesday, so 2 days from today, will be the conclusion of the Icon Tour of the Seasons, and we end up going out with a bang. So tune back in Wednesday to see the conclusion of the Icon Tour of the Seasons, and all I can say is thank you guys so much for your continued support. The engagement we've got from you guys has been amazing. I looked at the analytics over the weekend, and we've had 1 million minutes viewed in the last 28 days, right around 198,000 views. So I did the math on 1 million minutes. It's like 16,666 hours and like 694 or something like that, right around there, days worth of video watched in the last 28 days, and that's all thanks to you guys. We can't appreciate it enough. The growth in subscribers has been amazing, so any of you that have been hitting subscribe, we really do appreciate that. It helps us out a lot, and it's something simple that you guys can do to really help us out. We'd love to see you guys hit subscribe and hit that alert bell so you guys know when our videos are coming out. We've got a lot of awesome content for you guys coming out in the near future. Probably this next week I'm going to have stuff coming out. I'm going to announce something at the conclusion, so next Wednesday, so 2 days, I'll announce something really cool that we're going to have content that's going to be on a Tuesdays. I think it's like the 2nd or 4th Tuesday of the month. We're going to do something really awesome there. But we've got a lot of other cool hunts lined up for you guys. Steven shot a bull elk in Oregon. Jim shot a coos deer. My wife shot a really great bull in Idaho. A lot of you guys commented wolf hunts and predator hunts. Chalice and I 2 weeks ago went and chased wolves, or wolves I guess, wolves. So we went and chased wolves 2 weeks ago, and we backed back into a place and we chased them around. So we'll have that video up for you guys. It was a pretty epic trip, especially being a backpack hunt in the middle of January. So thank you guys so much. Once again, I honestly can't thank you guys enough for all your guys' support. I'm going to jump in and announce the winner of the Vortex Diamondback binoculars, which is just by leaving that comment. And that was for you guys giving us some content ideas. The winner of that is Matthew Wagner. Some more elk predator hunts would be great. Another idea for something completely different would be do some hunting in east. It'd be cool to see some Westerners take on the East Coast whitetails. Matthew, that's a great idea. We might have to try to plan something like that. It would be really, I've never shot a whitetail. I guess I've shot one whitetail doe, but I've never shot a whitetail buck. So that'd be a really cool experience to go back in the east. So Matthew, send us an email, switchbackoutdoorstv@gmail. We just set up with those Vortex Diamondback binoculars. And then the screenshot winner is Tyler_C_Henderson. Tyler, send us an email, switchbackoutdoorstv@gmail. We'll get you set up a Switchback prize package. And once again, we're going to give away an awesome prize today. This is going to be a Gunwerks prize package. So they've got a lot of cool swag and some different things for us to give away to you guys. So leave us a comment down below. I loved your guys' ideas for content. So leave us ideas down below for content you want to see throughout this summer going into next fall. So leave us a comment, hit subscribe, hit that alert bell, and don't forget the screenshot contest. If you're watching this on Instagram or on your phone, screenshot it, tag us on Instagram, and you're entered to win. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning into the Icon Tour of the Seasons. This is the second to last episode. You're going to tune in this next Wednesday for the conclusion of the Icon Tour of the Seasons, and thank you guys so much.